My beautiful souls, welcome into another daily read for Tuesday or thereabout. You are obviously drawn to this reading for one, if not multiple reasons. So let's jump into the Wild Reflections Tarot deck and see what we're beginning with. Let's do some shuffling because I honestly did not pre-shuffle. But to begin for this upcoming Tuesday, plopping out, we have three beginning cards: the Empress, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so the day is going to give us evidence that things are about to change. I don't know why I'm getting that, because I feel with the Empress, there's definite energy coming through that you're going to be giving birth to new energy, new situations, new chapters within continuing situations. And they're saying this is all going to feel fresh and energizing and rewarding and important for your individual path. And so they're saying, what about this day feels different for you in regards to the recent past, in comparison to it rather, because that's important in regards to the preparation and the inching closer to, the getting closer to these new beginnings, this fresh energy that we've been speaking upon. And I feel that this day gives you important energy in regards to wanting to, feeling the need to celebrate your strides, your accomplishments. There's a feeling of you being a bit showy. Now, for some, this is when you're out and about in a confident, sassy way, even strutting your stuff. I'm hearing even a peaceful way for some. But this could be when you're driving because you feel you're a really good driver. Or it could be in regards to the workload you're producing and developing. Or when you're creating, it could be in conversation. But I feel, coming from this imagery, if you look at the way this main girl is posing and flowing, and so I feel with that message coming through, there's at least somewhat of a flow that you're creating and embodying, utilizing throughout this Tuesday period and surrounding it. And I feel better than I did. Why is that? There may be multiple reasons, that are playing into this, but you feel better. And, in this case, I'm getting from the Six of Cups, yeah, sure, certain past memories and important remembering moments, realizations playing into this period, but it's more feeling like gifting, okay? I'm hearing compassion coming into play throughout this day, kind nature, assistance. I wouldn't be surprised if that's in your physical reality and the spiritual realm, not just applying to or speaking upon your team of guides. But with the Three of Cups, the Empress, and the Six of Cups being on the board as the first three main energies, you're truly feeling, I'm hearing abundant, fresh, right, and positive. There's a sense of you being drawn to this reading, even if you don't expect to fully or at all have a positive outlook. You will throughout this day, okay? And I feel there's going to be benefits instantly and a little bit delayed after the fact, otherwise, due to this. Does that make sense? And so I feel some of the gifting that you are observing, thinking about, receiving is messages of importance from spirit. Somebody drawn to the reading, like myself, is a vivid dreamer, and that's part of how spirit's communicating with you. Something about reassuring you, confirming, or reminding you of your purpose, your power in this lifetime. But the Seven of Pentacles, because I feel like this day, I'm hearing to put it on the right, this day gives you the chance to put in the work. And you know what I mean? This isn't about putting the work to the point of overdoing it, overworking yourself, maybe causing more complication or a mess or two. But it is a time for you to feel the continuation or the new or re-sparking of this energy, this desire to clean up your life, to produce and develop what's meant to be, what's important to you and maybe to other people. To be on your A game is now what I'm hearing. You may not fully be in the mood to work at a certain point or certain points, but it's about regaining that motivation, that drive and desire to see results due to your efforts, right? Applying yourself, doing what you know you should, right? Maybe even plus some. But the Six of Pentacles, absolutely beautiful. This is a Tuesday and surrounding it where you're feeling, again, abundant, more so rewarded. It's the sense of this being a feeling and a sensation, even a viewpoint that you need more than ever, okay? Because it feels like life has felt maybe lack there of which recently for one, if not multiple reasons. And with the way I'm laying my cards out here, it feels like there are energies and aspects of this day, even maybe accomplishments, moments of connecting that are overlapping somehow. It almost feels like as you jump to the next accomplishment or next moment, period of this day, it somehow overlaps with the previous accomplishment or moment experience. And this is of true importance maybe for what you're wrapped up with currently in that moment, or even maybe more so the overlapping, the connecting of the two is helpful for the next one that you bounce to. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like this is of true importance. And this may even be a day as well where it's coming through in a different sense, more stretched out way, where your current day reality in certain ways or in general is overlapping with the previous day somehow, or the recent past maybe in a larger sense. And that's of importance for one, if not multiple reasons. And that could include the upcoming days and weeks. But let's move on to the Nine of Pentacles. Why are you feeling more statuesque, more important? I mean, it could go back to the reminder for some, or just the informing. But why are you feeling this empowerment, excuse me, more than you have been, more than ever maybe for some? Because I feel they're reminding you of this courageous, bold way of being that you embody, but it's like certain aspects of life strips it away at certain points. And I feel your desire for more freedom, more independence, that's somehow part of this period. And the Seven of Cups, because I feel like you have a lot going on, and Spirit's reminding you that in the midst of this freedom and independence, empowerment that you're meant to be embodying, utilizing, striving for more of, you are going to feel like there's more than ever that you have to accomplish, and this may even increase moving forward for some. But they're reminding you, more importantly, that you have a lot of options, that you have a ton of choices in regards to what you want, need, and will end up acquiring moving forward. Ooh, that might be in regards to love, with the Lovers there. But your choices in the midst of this period are super important. But as I'm being drawn to this sort of interesting Seven of Cups imagery on its own, there's a feeling of you making your own music, therefore marching to the beat of your own drum, changing your tune, changing your reality and how your path is meant to, or will rather, proceed. You might even be changing other people's tune, moods, paths as a whole, or in certain ways. And that in and of itself may play into the empowerment, the purposeful presence that you have, even your confidence. But it reminds you of how important you truly are as an individual. Does that make sense? And they're saying there are a lot of clouds in when it comes to your past. And I feel, I was hearing in the distance, but they're trying to get to the point of that being behind you. And they're saying it's almost like the Eight of Cups, where the clouds are behind you and the sun is before you, okay? Or more so for some, maybe it's the light at the end of the tunnel in the midst of this fresh day that, again, feels connected to the previous daily read I did for Monday. And they're asking you to try to, in the upcoming days, do what you know works best for you, and maybe go through some trial and error somehow to create more of this energy to better your life. And you'll see the results, to say the very least. To pull from this oracle deck to get ready to wrap up the reading, Truth. Very interesting. I'm going to put this one right over here because it feels like a day where you are embodying the truth that you are needing to in regards to your own individual life and path, existence, but you may as well find your work or certain interactions end up, or even maybe when you're working indirectly otherwise, or directly, yeah, indirectly otherwise, it helps someone else with a level of truth or two. Anyways, but I feel when it comes to your work or interactions, you're a source of truth, okay? And Spirit's providing truth as well at certain points. Vitality. I love this because I feel like this collective deserves and wants this vitality more than ever. And so when you're feeling bright, you're feeling like the sun, like we spoke upon in the Monday reading, embrace it, utilize it, and do your best once again in the upcoming days to increase that. And they're saying that ties into the abundant feeling that we've been speaking upon. Let's pull one more for the middle. Higher consciousness. So this day may as well bring you a new sense of awareness in regards to yourself, what works and doesn't work for you, and maybe even in regards to your path moving forward. But for some, it might tie back to your past, but for the majority, I don't feel this is regarding your past. But I feel this is a very important day regardless. So that is what I have for you. I hope it was truly helpful. I am sending you so much love and light. I'll see you in your next daily read.